Okay, here we are, Palatial Palace. Some people will know this gentleman very, very well. Some of you won't, so listen in because this is very important. If you're into the motor business or you're into motorsport, have a listen because this is very exciting. We have here a fantastic gentleman. Introduce yourself, young man.
Hi, Nigel and everyone. I'm Bill Macdermid from SPEED Automotive.
Okay, so Bill has had an amazing career doing many, many things. And we've had a walk around his empire here. And amazing. So give us a little bit of an input or big input into your racing career and the sort of stuff that you've done.
Okay, it started in the mid-80s. I was 17, had a 3-litre Capri with a blown engine, rebuilt that, progressed to another Capri with a Rover V8, which I did the conversion on that, and then a 302 Ford Capri. So I was into Ford Capris pretty much, bit of street racing.
Was that, just to interrupt, the Rover V8 in them days was massive, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I was 17 and there was a thing called an APS conversion. So you could buy all the mounts and everything and it would go on to the original gearbox. So I did all that myself. That was my sort of start of my, early career of cars. And then, as I say, a 5-litre Capri. And then my first hot rod was a Jago. Don't remember Jago? Ford Pop. Bought that as an unfinished project. Built all that on the street. So that was pretty cool. And I think that was probably about 1990. Around about 91, I really needed to go a bit faster. So I bought a 69 Camaro full tube car from my good buddy Sean Saunders, another ex-racer. Raced that from 91 to 97.
And what class was that?
It was originally super gas back then.
Yeah.
So I think it was 93. I finished second.
Yeah.
93 was a good year for me actually because I ran the overall UK championship. Hence, I got a Wally for it. 94 was a good little. I finished runner-up again. A nice little story there was I had the whole season was mine. I thought I'd won, led it from start to finish. And then I was told it was the world finals, me and Tony Granston, the late great Tony Granston, in the final.
Yeah.
And we'd all worked out that I'd won the championship. So we're all like, hey. And then we were down on the start line, put my helmet on, and someone said, "Oh, sorry, we made a mistake. You got to beat him. If you don't beat him, he beats you by 10 points." And I fell to pieces. I cut my worst light of the year. Tony cut his best light of the year, but it was just to lose to Tony was a privilege.
Well, it would have been, absolutely. But that's you don't really need to be told that.
Not really, no. But it was good. It was great those days in super gas.
They were a good guy, good guy as well. And so that's the whole essence of drag racing, isn't it? Yeah, and how it all comes together, really. The
camaraderie, the great personalities, and friendships, which we still have now.
Yeah,
which is great. So
fantastic how it all comes together.
Yeah. Another good one was 95. We all went to Hockenheim. It was a star-studded array of Ray Whites and all the like, So we went. That was great to go out there and taught the Germans a bit of a lesson in super gas 990 racing.
Absolutely,
brilliant, and what a facility as well. Fantastic.
Yeah, it is nice there.
Yeah,
fantastic.
And then 97, being the street guy that I was, I put the Camaro on the road. So I joined the custom car street eliminator back then, and I was the first car in the 8s. Again, I was amongst like all the big hitters, Al Cook, Ray White, Simon Payne. And I managed to nip in an 899 for anyone.
Yeah.
So,
all of them names.
Yeah. All great guys. Yeah. So that was pretty cool. And then that was probably 98. And then I decided to have a few years off.
Right.
Which you do, because it was just, what you do. And around about the 2000s, I don't know if you followed the hot rod, America's Fastest Street Car stuff. That was really cool. Pat Musey and, Tony Christian. So I was getting really into that. And then started reading about these things called Pro Chargers.
Right.
So, which was, So that was pretty cool.
They gave you a different avenue, didn't they?
Yeah. I just wanted to go fast in the door car. I went over to Chicago, I think it was 2004, on my own, and just bought this car, which you've just seen, still got it.
Yes.
24 years later. So that's the yellow Camaro.
Yeah.
Had some great times with that. Ran it in.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. Fantastic. Yeah.
We ran, I started sponsoring Street Eliminator. So I think it's 14 years now. So I ran it in my own class, or my own sponsorship. So that was pretty cool. Yeah. So just going faster and faster as the years went on.
Yeah. And so now, do you get out there much now, or do you?
Not really, because we'd bought the business, and it was hard to, race and run the business. So it's, the business comes first. For the customers, obviously. You just can't do both, really. So in the end, we've done a couple of door slammer events in the Camaro. Went 8-1 and 169, and that's all street legal as well. So pretty cool. Street
weekends and stuff.
Yep. So fast forward to 3 years ago, Jan 23, I managed to buy the Bentley. So as you've just seen, it's a pretty iconic car.
Something else. Yeah. It's amazing.
So we spent a couple of years sort of doing some upgrades on it. Yeah. And then only this year we started racing it.
Have they seen that, Bentley? Have they actually seen it?
Who?
Bentley.
No. I probably should go out and try and, tap on their door and see what they think.
Yeah, have a look. Yes, please. Yeah, do. Good marketing for them.
I think so, yeah. It might be a plan for next year.
Yeah, have a look at that.
So basically the first time out on that was the street weekend, Santa Pod street weekend. So I did it all wrong, basically. We stayed and tested on the Friday, and we stayed late testing because it was the first time I've ever driven the car at all. Wow. So we didn't leave late till Friday night. Got caught in a load of traffic. Got caught on a 4.5 hour traffic jam on the M1. So it was anyway. We then got a few miles from Bakewell, the second point, and then all the headlights went out. So myself and my guy here, Dan, who's been with CM Frost for 30 odd years, crew chief on the car, top guy. We slept in the car. When I say sleep, not much sleep. So we decided then to drive it back and test at Santa Pod. So on a run track, we just did. We went 8.0 at 187. So with all the power taken out of it. So yeah, it was a good induction into a fast turbo car.
Definitely, yeah. Happy with that.
Very, very happy. Yeah. And then
it's a bit of a nuisance that you got there, and then the obviously electrical problem. When you got it back, you actually found out it was just a switch.
That's what it was. We had side lights. So I had the trailer on the back. I'm going down all these like country roads, and all the trucks come up behind me, all their lights on. I'm thinking, this is too dangerous. I can't carry on. So So yeah, it was good. Yeah, we didn't get recovered, and we drove the car back. Yeah. So we were back at Santa Pod on Sunday at like 8 in the morning. We tested there as well. So it was just like a. But we're going to do it next year in the car. We'll do it completely different. We'll do the one and done and get on the road quick. Yeah. So it's just like the street stuff in America. I love it all. The Steve Morris stuff and Tom Bailey stuff. It's just phenomenal. These fast cars running. Those times street legal.
Get some coverage with that out there, I think.
Definitely. Yeah.
Like that.
Especially with the Steve Morris engine I've got as well. So
absolutely, advertising to them as well. I mean, that's amazing.
So we're just we're going to come in hot next year with the car now. We're going to try and go for the championship and try and keep it all together. And I mean, I've been sponsoring it for 14 years now, so I thought, if I can win some of my own money, it'd be quite nice.
And the nice thing about the street eliminator side is that people, if they don't know, they have to leave the track, go out on a cruise, and put in normal fuel at a petrol station. All been seen to do it.
And then there's a hot start after that. So you do the fuel, and you do another 10 miles, and then they do the hot start. These big engines heat soak. So a lot of them struggle to do a hot start. And then drive back to the pod, and it's all timed as well. So it's a really good format. So and you got to run 1 hour after the last qualifier, so you can't start changing stuff. I mean, technically you can't change anything, but it's a brilliant class.
It's very competitive as well. I remember going back many years now, probably when Splinter used to.
I stay very well.
Mr. Nash. And him with his theme, Sandstorms music, and Yeah, him and Ilona driving in
That's it. Yeah,
car.
yeah.
He has been up the pod a few times.
Yeah, I think he was out this year in one of his Cougars.
Yeah.
So great. Yeah, again, going back to all the great races, and
that's it. Yeah, that was a very competitive time, and it still is.
Yeah,
nothing's changed.
No.
I mean, you've got the aircraft carrier with the Hales.
Yeah.
So it is. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I think next year in the Top Speed Street Eliminator, it's going to be great. I think there's going to be 10 or 12 cars all in the sevens. I think the last meeting there was 7 in the sevens.
Yeah, because is it Kirsty does it as well? And
yeah. So brilliant. Yeah, so it's going to be good, I think, for next year.
Fantastic. And because you're part of it, and then you're sort of taking a bigger interest in it and taking a proper car out there.
Wow, they're all proper cars.
I know. I'm only joking.
They're all running 200 miles an hour now. Which is,
easily.
You think cars do that, and then they go around, do a 20-mile cruise, or 40-mile cruise, and it's pretty impressive. Yeah,
it's good to be part of it, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, fast door cars is where it's at.
So, have you got any other bits and pieces on your racing side, or you want to talk about?
Not really. That's the racing. We're going to try and win the championship next year. We've got the little truck we rebuilt in house. You've just seen.
That's like a half-size ice cream van.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, one that used to go down at the seafront with a trolley.
Yeah,
that's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, we rebuilt that 4 years in house. Everything apart from the paint and the wiring, that was all done by us. So,
it's a nice piece of kit, isn't it?
It's lovely. Yeah, you can just get in it and fire it up, and it'll just drive anywhere. It doesn't get hot. People. Yeah, it's good to look at as well. So it's just a nice little advert for the business, because all the bits on that truck we sell. So there's wheels, everything on there is custom sort of stuff. That we've done. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, so it's a bit of a busman's holiday here, but
absolutely. And you just get the feel. It's just nice, and some of the artifacts and that, like you got here, like Kendall Motor, or
exactly.
It's just a lovely place, isn't it?
Yeah, we've worked hard on it.
Yeah,
very hard on it. Me and my brother and all the team. So it's been, we're sitting, we're in good shape, I think, at the minute.
So it's good. That's exactly what you want, and you just come in here and you go, wow, this is it.
Yeah,
and this here with the trophy cabinet.
Yeah, most of them are from the 90s and the 2000s, but hopefully I'll have a few more on there next year. See how it goes.
Interesting pictures on there as well.
Yeah. I think that's the first time I've put them all together. So I haven't really. Just thrown in there, and I'm sure I'm missing a few broken.
And of course, you had experience as well up at, as it was called Shakespeare County Raceway.
Raced there lots of times.
There.
Yeah. Well, that's where that trophy there, the Good Guys one, that was the American Good Guys was sponsored the UK. So I raced there, made it to the finals. So that was good. Had some great times in Avon Park and York as well.
York,
around the perfect 990 in the Super Gas against Nick Davis.
Davis.
Yeah. Oh, so there's another great friend and name.
Yeah, he's cool, man.
Yeah. So that was great. And then we had to present at the pod with John Price the week after. And they were saying, how did you dial your car and stuff, and I couldn't really say. I just hit the brakes at the top end, but
sandbag it.
It wasn't that technical back then. But it was all just you wouldn't change any of it.
No.
All the friends I've got, and most of them still come here for parts anyway.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
It's great.
Yeah. And it's like, then when they come and see you, you have to have a cup of coffee, have a chat with them, and
exactly. Shoot the breeze, and talk about old times, and it's great. It's turned out really well. We've spent a lot of time and effort on the business, and which we'll talk about in a bit.
Definitely.
And it just sort of dovetails with the cars and racing now. So we just
because what you're doing is you've got the race side of it, and then you move on to this. And it all sort of ties in nicely together.
It's great,
definitely.
It's working. It's not easy though. People think you'd go to the pod and sell a few carburetors, but some people think that. But
because obviously people need to order them. You're going to take them along just on the and things like that. That's what it's all about.
But the good thing is, people see we sell and we race, we sell. It's all every time we take the cars out, I'm sure the next week we're busier because people see what we do. And it works very well.
Definitely. Okay, happy with that side?
Yeah, sure.
Fantastic. So let's talk about this amazing company, which a lot of people in the drag racing world, I guess in the States as well, but here, know of you, take your products and everything else. So for people who don't know, just give us an insight into when you started and how you got going, and and so on.
I'll go a bit deeper. I'll start my personal. Basically, I started Austin Rover. I did school, finished school, done sixth form college for 1 year. Didn't like that too much. Then I went to Austin Rover car parts. I just worked out I've been doing car parts for 40 plus years now.
Wow.
So anyway, getting old. I left Austin Rover, decided to try and better myself. So I joined Ferrari, the Formula One people. It wasn't the Formula One team, but it was all the Ferrari parts in the UK. So I went up in my role there, went up to sort of one of the senior guys, around my own parts department, with looking after all the damaged cars. I looked after there's a race car series, the 348 car, the 355 and 360 Challenge. So they were the road cars, but they put them on like a circuit race. So I did the complete program of parts for them throughout UK and Europe. So that was quite an accolade. They sent me to the US for a couple of times to do some parts projects. So that was pretty cool. And then I think the highlight must have been was they asked me to judge a massive concourse Ferrari event in Donald Trump's back garden. So that was pretty cool as well.
Yeah.
When I say back garden, it's not normal back garden.
No.
It was that was nice. Nice. So I was there for 20 years, and then I just thought, what, I've got to try and do something different and try and just do something for myself. So I think it was 2009 or 10, myself, my brother and my partner at the time, Vinny, we bought Top Speed. It was in Surrey. It'd been going since 69. So it was quite an established little local business. It wasn't American. It was just like a motor factors. So me being what I do, I started pulling all the American stuff into it, making it to like a speed shop. And then we started progressing and growing. I discovered CM Frost here. For our standard car parts. That was 2012. One thing led to another. We bought that, expanded and bought that. So I had two businesses far apart. In the end, we made it all one here because we realised that.
Where in Surrey was it?
Newhall.
Newhall,
Addleston.
Weybridge, Woking, that way.
Woking. I'm originally from Byfleet, so.
Well, Byfleet. I used to work in the ambulance out of Byfleet.
That's my sort of. Where I grew up. So that was pretty cool. It suddenly hit us that it doesn't matter where you are, because people were buying online. It was just people, like we said earlier, they just want to go. I want it tomorrow. We were selling parts from Top Speed, and I was looking at the addresses, and they were like 2 doors down or 2 roads down. Suddenly hit us. It doesn't matter where you are. So we were all busting our humps trying to take parts back and forward. So we just amalgamated the whole lot here, just been a godsend. That was 2012. That was it really. And then we just expanded the business ever since, it's just been growing and growing. Fast forward to 3 years ago. What happened was we had a consolidator. We work out of Dallas for all our parts. We work out of there, and a lot of our parts they were making some mistakes. We're getting other people's parts, blah, blah, blah. And it was a bit of a mess. So my brother and myself had a massive big idea to go out there and build our own warehouse. So we've got our own warehouse in Arlington.
Wow.
We didn't buy a going concern.
So do they supply you from there to your warehouse? And
that's what it is, It wasn't easy. You think we just buy some and done. It wasn't. We just leased for 5 years a 10,000 square foot box. That's all it was. There was nothing in it at all. So we've built that up with my colleague and my partners, Greg and Phil, out there. So basically everything we buy now it consolidates there. It's packed by our guys, sent with to here. So it's all in-house, pretty much everything. So all the mistakes are, there is only really. So anything happened, a vendor sends a part to our place, we can see it broken or damaged before it even comes here. So so that's a pretty cool thing as well. Plus we got storage out there. We bring cars in and out. So that was quite a big thing for us.
How does it fit now with all this taxes and everything else that's been put on.
At the moment,
has that slowed it down a little bit, or not really?
No, don't forget we've been through COVID and Brexit and everything, so that all the exchange rates were being hit, and so we've been through a couple of hard times with exporting. But at the moment, we haven't been hit too hard with the the so-called tariffs. So at the minute we're okay.
Good. Yeah.
So that's pretty good. But we just secured our future really. To grow and the business here, we didn't need to have a base in Arlington. So
So that's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I was out there in May for a month, helping to go out there and run and help it run it and look after it and make sure everything's okay.
Yeah, you got to go out there just to do it.
Yeah, it's tough, isn't it? Yeah. And Texas Motorplex is just around the corner.
Yes, I'll just nip out the business class off. I'd try that.
No, it sounds a bit blasé, but it's not. It's really hard work.
It is.
Yes.
I mean, even here, when you're wandering around here and you see what you've got, and then this is the area where all the mail stuff goes out. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. So if you got to double that out in America, incredible.
So it was a good step for us. So not easy. Especially where I worked out there. I mean, it's like 110 degrees in the warehouse normally every day. So it's quite But that was pretty good. Pretty happy. While I was out there, obviously saw a bit of drag racing. Obviously, where we are, the Texas Motorplex is just around the corner.
Nice.
So I went and saw, all the No Prep Kings and Pro Mod NHRA as well. Going back to a bit of racing there, but in my spare time.
You got to do it, haven't you?
Yeah.
So that's good. So you've got so many different aspects to your world, and obviously the motorsport and everything else, and then. Even with the car side, different classes of vehicles that you actually put out there in the race scene and everything else, and so much that comes out from here. And the people that you're supplying to, and I know obviously so many of them in the UK here that you support, and it's just incredible, and it's. In a way, it is a sort of a one-stop shop for a lot of people, isn't it?
That's what it is. Yeah, you can come for your, tow car, for the American, tows the race car, G20 vans, or your standard American hot rod, standard American, 1950s, Buick or something. We got brake pipes and anything for it, pretty much. All the service items.
Mr. Betts's ladies runaround.
There you go. Yeah. So
fantastic.
That's what we see ourselves is as a one-stop shop for if it's from the standard American car, hot rods, muscle cars, low riders, anything right up to
full pops and all that.
Anything, race cars, up to pro mod stuff. We can pretty much do anything, and if it's available in the States, we can get it. We've got major dealerships with all the all the main vendors that everyone knows. We're main with GM, Ford, and Chrysler as well.
Wow!
So for all your later car stuff, your Corvettes, Camaros, Challengers, Chargers, Mustangs.
Do they have supply over here as well now, or is it all still company? It's GM, and that used to be sort of Vauxhall. And
you can buy Mustangs over here and stuff, but they're right in drive, and a lot of stuff's different. So, but we do the Motorcraft and Delco, all your later stuff we can get as well. So, so it's we try and encompass everything, American.
Brilliant.
From the start to right to brand new stuff. We're doing C8 stuff the other week. So. Not sure about electric yet, but right.
And then you've got other products that you've got now, like the non-smoke.
We do the no smoke oil, which is a low emission, zero carbon oil, which we do all in house. That's sold in over here, America, Europe. So if you've got a car that's slightly won't go through the emissions, this will get you through. If it's like worn rings or bad valve guides, it will. Get you through zero carbon as well, so it's all been proven on all the tests we've done on it.
So with that, what would you have to do for sort of like someone like myself, or knows a bit but not too much? Would you have to bleed it through, or
no? It's fairly simple. All you do is you get the car, you drain the oil out, you have to flush it once with a filter, and then take the oil out again, and then put your whatever grade you want. We do a 530, 1040, 2050. Depending on what your car uses, and then that's it. Give it a few miles to go through the engine, and then it just can't tell you the secrets, but yeah, it works.
Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely.
We've done before and after tests with emission tests on, you know, and they're definitely, it will get you through.
Will take you through. An older car will take you through. MOT.
Stuff like
exactly.
That. So we do all that in house as well.
That's incredible.
We also do chemicals and oils as well, you know, so it's not just car parts.
But that's something that maybe a bigger player might want to talk to you about.
That'd be great. Yeah,
send it on to him, mate.
Yeah, give us a call.
Fantastic.
Definitely.
Absolutely. Yes, this is the man. Okay. Yeah.
So it's like I say, it's not just, you know, your standard car parts. People come in the little shop, they're thinking that's what we got, you know, but got sort of 10 or 12,000 square foot here, and the same in America, you know. So it's a lot going on.
Amazing. Keeps you busy.
Definitely.
Busy. So just going. I'm interested in this story because you told me about it earlier. When you had your car put into Custom Car magazine, and you was with my very good friend and your good friend Richard Nichols, who was the editor then of Custom Car magazine, and you was out and about together.
Yep.
Tell us the story. He'll be pleased about this.
This is quite funny. We were out and about together. Well, we were doing a feature. We're going down this 2-lane bypass, quite a busy road. He was in front in his car on the outside lane. I was in the inside in the Camaro. We slowed right down to about 10 miles an hour. I'm thinking, wow, this is, you know, all cars are backing up. Unbeknown to us, there was an unmarked police car come up behind us. I saw him in the mirror. I could see his shirt and stuff. And then he's flashing and bibbing, and poor old Rich is giving us some hand signals out the window, saying
that.
So that didn't go down too well. So anyway, all the lights came on. I'm thinking, oh God. We pulled over. I turned the car off and let it roll for about 10 yards because it's pretty loud. I got out of the car, and the policeman came strapped to me, even though I didn't do anything. He said 2 things, young man. He said, don't tell me that car's road legal, and no one tells me to F off in my cop car. I'm like that. Oh God almighty. So it was all right in the end. Between Rich and myself, we managed to talk them around. Told him it was a custom car feature. And it was all right. You know, in the end, we were shaking hands, and I dropped some, you know, magazine around to him. So it was all good. Yeah, but just shows you got to be careful out there.
Good memories.
Got to be careful.
You never know who's behind you, do you?
No,
that's cool. Yeah, good memory.
Good memory. Yeah.
Any what was you heroes that you've come across over the years? That modern ones, previous ones.
The question for you.
Like you've got like Al O'Connor, you know very well.
Yeah.
People like that. So those sort of people that come into your world of drag racing and that is there.
I haven't got heroes over here really. I have some in the States, you know, like the usual John Forces and people like that, and you know, Kenny Bernstein, and you know, back in the day. But over here, I'm just happy to be amongst, you know, such great names as like, you know, Nick Davis and you know, Tony Granston and the like. It was just great, memories that will never, you know, happen again. It's just great to have, you know, and still mixing, you know, with most of them now, you know. Like Tim Adam, you know, all the guys, you know, all the super gas guys, you know. So and it was only just this few weeks ago I was out with the car at Silverstone, and you know, seeing Tina Gibbs, you know, and all the old names, and that it was great.
Tina, So I mean, a big history with drag racing.
Yep, Terry and Tina. Yeah, exactly.
New York and all that as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot more history there. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's still going. And just, you know, it's going to get, you know, hopefully more to come. You know, with
definitely. That was a good thing out. But that's the when Centerport had their thing there, was it? Is that one you went to?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Fantastic.
It was really good
to see, because people don't understand. You got F1 teams and all that there, and race car teams there, and then to see something like that.
Yeah.
And you know, like I think Kev Chapman started his car.
It was an amazing weekend. Yeah.
You know, and you had White Noise there and all that. So all different aspects of drag racing. Yeah. And they're thinking, what's that all about? How does that work?
It was a proper eye opener because it was a great job done by Colin. He arranged everything and invited me, and it was great. And then we did he did a great talk about all the cars. There was a massive variety of the cars, and it was such a good promotion for Centerport. You know, there was people coming up to me. You know, even people that were there with their cars, you know, the circuit racing cars, because I've got the intercooler in the Camaro with the pipes inside, and they couldn't understand it. You know,
no,
it's, you know, fair enough, but you know, I think everyone chatted all about their cars, and it was such a great promotion for drag racing. And,
sometimes people look roundy racing, if you want to call it that. cannot get the concept of doing, for instance, a quarter mile in 5.9 seconds.
No,
They can't get a head round that.
You see people's faces, but even when the car start up, and then when the fuel cars start up, you know, they just
pro mods are doing that well.
The jet car starting up there as well. You know, people's faces are incredible when you think, you know, and it was absolutely rammed, you know.
Yeah.
So fair play to Colin and Santa Party. It was brilliant. Yeah, I loved it. I hope we can do it again next year.
No, indeed. Yeah, so that's good. Yeah. Anything else you want to talk to us about?
Outside drag racing, possibly.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
And working. Football mad.
Yes.
So I like house music festivals, boxing, UFC. But what really makes me happy is my little niece Maria go and help her with the horse at weekends sometimes.
Yeah.
And my nephew William is got a scholarship with Wimbledon Football Club.
Right.
So I go and support him and help him. So that's a little bit of break away from here, and
yeah. Well, that must be nice and relaxing.
I love it.
Going down the plough lane and sitting there. It all went a bit wrong. It went to Milton Keynes and everything.
Oh yeah, MK Dons.
MK Dons. What's that all about?
Don't know.
So I remember with Wimbledon, Peter Lorimer going there, taking a penalty for Leeds.
Yeah. And
the goalkeeper saved it.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Again, memories, isn't it? Yeah.
Memories. You know, and another time they played the repeat. Yeah, I think it was the replay. They played it at Sellers Park.
Right. Yeah. Crystal Palace. Yeah.
Crystal Palace. Yeah, of course. Yeah. But in them days, the pitches were awful.
No, exactly. Yeah, I know. Yeah. You see some things, but I'm going to Brentford tomorrow for Williams tournament. So really looking forward to it.
Yeah. So and obviously Man United.
Well, we don't talk about that too much, do we?
Well, no, let's not. No.
Like I say, that was only a thing as a kid because my mum at the time knew someone that knew the team, and my brother and myself, Scott, got invited, down to we had breakfast with them and we got some of the autographs. So it just was an inbuilt thing from then on. I mean, they were good at one point back in the 90s, weren't they? Scholesy and all that lot.
Scholesy and Neville brothers, Rooney.
Yeah, exactly. So. I just like the Premiership. It's amazing. Follow it madly.
Incredible. I'm really pleased, because Palace over the years have just been there, stayed there, done it. Our new manager now is moving there.
Yeah, he's doing well. He's doing well,
isn't he? Really well. We've only lost one in 19 games.
Yeah.
We beat Man City, we beat Liverpool. We've always been a bogey team for Liverpool.
Yeah.
Liverpool don't like playing us ever.
I saw them 2 years ago. I went to Palace actually. My friend's Palace supporter against Man United. I think it was 4-0 to Palace. Do you remember that one? Yeah. That wasn't good.
That
wasn't good.
No. Can we go now?
Yeah. Change subject now.
No, that's amazing, isn't it? So you've got the football side of it. You can go and chill out somewhere else. And,
So I'll try and have you can get to endorsed into engulfed and stuff, and it's like I say, it's not easy, but it's good. Just got to try and keep a happy balance.
Yeah.
And
we'll have to try and get you to come down our way, meet up with a couple of us down there as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
That'd be really nice.
I love football.
Yeah, and football as well.
Yeah.
FC Clacton.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we'll do that.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So I was
just going to say that, we've got a new website. Its original website just been revamped. So www.topspeedautomotive.co.uk. If people want to look at that,
can purchase off of that and chat to you about it.
Yeah. If you want to go on there or give us a call here at Frost, for the and then come down, then come and have a look round and it's see what we got, and so it's just looking forward to 2026.
Absolutely, big year coming ahead. American Auto Parts, anything like that, this is your man. This is the company to go to.
Thanks, Nigel. Appreciate that.
Thank you very much indeed.
Enjoyed it a minute.
Bill, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Cheers.
Thank you.